Normally, we are very attentive to the needs of our children. Our lives revolve around them. More often than not, we try to vicariously fulfill our unrealized and suppressed dreams through our children. We try to provide them with as much care and security as we can while bringing them up. After a point, we tend to forget that they are individuals in their own right. And often, we don't allow them to make decisions on important matters in their lives and careers. Yes, often. In showering them with love and affection, we do not realize how much harm we can cause them. An overdose of love could destroy a child's life. Suppose a child is attached to his mom a little too deeply. He involves his mom with every little thing that he does. It's only normal for every individual to love his parents. But things might go out of hand if it turns into a fixation. The boy doesn't realize that he should have a life of his own. He remains tied to the apron strings of his mother. She keeps setting the course of his life. So much so that he wants the woman he is in a relationship with to be a mirror image of his mother. He wants his partner to imitate his mother's behavioral patterns. From makeup to the way she walks, she could resemble his mother through and through. It could go to such an extreme extent that he might expect her perspiration to smell exactly like his mother's. Too much possessive love on the part of the mother could make her disrupt the normal rhythms of her children's lives. If that happens, the affected child would keep seeking his mother in the mind and bodies of other women. Oftentimes, such children never master the ability to arrive at independent decisions. They depend on their mother's decisions and opinions at every turn. Usually, the offspring gets sucked into the vortex of depression when his mother passes away. He finds himself engulfed in absolute loneliness. He clings to the thoughts of his mother both in the conscious and subconscious state. We perceive symptoms like reluctance on the child's part to leave home. He wants his mother to accompany him if and when he has to venture out. For him, everything begins and ends with his mom. Often he perceives his father as his enemy, as he considers himself capable of fulfilling all his mother's needs. Sometimes, sexual feelings might manifest on the subconscious level. His life moves around his mother. As his mother has been controlling him at every turn since his childhood, mistaking it for love, the boy never acquired the ability to take independent decisions. He seeks his mother's advice on every aspect of his life. For this reason, none of his relationships remain healthy. He seems to be incapable of forming any enduring and wholesome physical or affective relationship. The relationship drags on somehow, and after a point, collapses. It disintegrates as the youth wants his mother in the shape of a girl, something that can never happen. Though such things mostly happen with boys, it is not as if girls could become fixated on their mothers. Such girls usually don't have girls as friends. They make friends with boys. Sometimes they even imagine themselves as substitutes for their mother's male partners. So along with showering their children with love, parents should make sure that they develop individuality and minds of their own so that they can take vital decisions about their lives independently. Please consult our psychologists if you are suffering from such issues. We want you and your children to be happy.
To know more about the subject log, connect with a therapist or lawyer through the United We Care website or app. Easy access to a host of professionals working just to make happiness your first priority.